I'm on a roll today with the Bible verses, so I'm just going to let this flow. Another short verse that I think would really help. Let's get into this. Ezekiel 36:26. I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit in you. I will remove from you your heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh. So let's break this down. Back in the day when I was doing a lot of drugs and alcohol and my life was a mess, I had a heart of stone. I sometimes talk about removing the layers of the onion so that God can have access to this transmission that's inside me, so I can have access to the Holy Spirit. And, this could be a heart of stone or a heart of onion, or in my case, a heart of onion wrapped in a stone. So believe me when I say that I scoured every corner of the internet and recruited dozens of people from around the world, either face to face or at seminars or speeches or on Zoom, authors, YouTubers, podcasters, doctors, mental health experts, psychologists, psychiatrists, drug and addiction specialists, everything. Taoists, Buddhists, Christians, obviously, and everything in between. So I devoted my life to, still an amateur, not, not any kind of professional, but I devoted my life to fixing my life. And after 13 years of clarity and, drug and alcohol recovery, a lot of things are coming around full circle. And one of them is this exactly thing that I want to talk to you about. So I spent a lot of time looking outwardly to fix my inwardly. So to fix my heart, basically. And sure, there is absolute value and some awesome people out in the world who are really good at helping others heal. In my case, the situation got a little bit too addictive where I needed to find somebody that would fix me, and I needed to recruit as much information as I could. And I got a little bit addicted to the self help vibe. In other words, I bought hammers and more hammers, and I had toolboxes full of hammers, but never took the hammers to any nails, is what I'm trying to say. The answers never came, and it was never enough. I just found more and more and more questions until I started to look within, started to look into my heart, or more specifically, started to read the Bible and came across this over here. Eventually, let God and Jesus turn my heart of stone into a heart of flesh. This heart of flesh was flexible, it was receptive. So I would use my senses back when I consumed, back in my old life, that old personality, that old identity. I would use my senses in a certain way. There's an expression that says, what comes off the tongue is an expression of what's in the heart. And to me, that was true. The way that I behaved or spoke to myself or to others or acted or what I did on the daily, what I consumed, how I existed, what I was, what I manifested, what my purpose was based from a heart of stone. I see that clearly now. I wasn't a bad guy, not saying that I was or that anybody is, but everything that people saw me doing, everything that was the outer projection of myself, was through the filter of a heart of stone. And stone is heavy and it's cold and it's hard, as we already know. When I came upon this verse right there, I understood that although I'd been using my eyes and my ears and my hands to scour the world for answers, that I had to go inside. And when I went inside and I let God and I just read my Bible and let Him do His thing, that heart lightened and that stone shed and it transferred to what I feel today is a completely different heart. And because of that, now I'm manifesting and expressing differently. Outwardly, I'm different. I know that I am. What I attract or what I project, what I manifest, what I share, what I offer the world is different now because I went right to the source, right to the heart of the matter. No pun intended. So, all of these things that I was grabbing and reaching for outwardly to fix my inward, well, then fixing my inward fixed all the outwardly stuff. And now I'm reaching and grabbing for other things. And I'm curious about other things, and I want to turn over a new page and explore this even more. See what this really means to dive deep into this heart of flesh theory and to just let God and Jesus transfer me, transform me, transfer me, transform me into I don't even know what yet. Putting these videos out, maybe it's a big change for me because I usually walk on here and say, I've got all this under control. Look at everything I've done. When really it's all through His grace. I could be dead. I could be in a hospital, in an asylum. I really could. It happened several times until my stubbornness and my heart of stone surrendered. And now I can say that I'm thriving in His grace and in this purpose to help others get off drugs and alcohol because I believe that they're an hindrance to our connection directly to God. So now things are different. Lightness, space, gratitude, creativity, compassion, understanding, awareness, self-control, self-respect, gratitude, relationship, fellowship, stewardship. Those are just some of the things that I can hopefully offer on here. And this is my story. I'm not going to hide it. I'm not going to lie and say that Jesus hasn't impacted my life directly and that I can pinpoint every single time that He acted upon something that could have been really, really bad. And I was wise enough to listen to Him, which got me to where I am today. I wish that for you.